Hey everyone, this is Mo from the Mobile Marvel. What are we going to be doing today? We're going to be unboxing the Honor Magic V5. Let's get into it. Just a couple of first thoughts on this device. I love this gold color. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this embezzle-like work that's done here. Just tested out a couple of photos for the camera. 6x zoom, looks stunning, looks great. This is actually the thinnest fold. It's 0.1 millimeter thinner than the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 that's just about to launch. This one came first. This is 217 grams. That's 215, the Samsung one. About the same weight, but this is just slightly thinner. But again, that's not really the main thing anymore. They're all really thin now. Nobody's really out there. Probably waiting for the Pixel as well. It's probably going to be thinner. And yeah, this is running on Snapdragon Elite. It's a 3nm processor. Everything is pretty much the same. It's 16 GB RAM on this one. And one more thing, very important to point out. This is a Chinese version. This is on 6,100 milliamp batteries. And the global version of this device, which comes out earliest in Malaysia on the 15th, and that one is going to be 5,820 milliamp batteries. But 66 wired charging and 50 wireless, if I'm not mistaken. It's IP59. The front camera uses a Sony sensor, which is 50 megapixels, 64 megapixel, 3.5x periscopic telephoto, and 50 megapixel ultra wide. This one supports stylus on the outside and inside screen, something that Samsung has completely lost out on now. Hey everyone, this is Mo from the Mobile Marvel, and I've just had a couple of hours after unboxing the Honor Magic V5. This is a China version, and here it is in all its glory in the gold. For me, that's a standout color, and I would say it's probably one of the nicest phone backs I have ever seen. And this is plastic, not glass. So this is a slimmest foldable device out there, 8.8 millimeters, and it's 217 grams. It has a Snapdragon Elite Extreme processor, and in terms of durability, it's ahead of some of the competitors. It's not ahead of the Vivo. It's on par with the Vivo X Fold 5. It has an IP59 rating. The 9 stands for jet-powered water, so something like a shower. This is gonna last that. This is gonna survive that. Don't worry about it. The 7.9-inch internal screen, 6.4-inch external screen. Stylus works on both the external and the internal screen. Talking about the crease, this is probably the best crease that I have seen. I have seen the Z Fold 7 for about 10 minutes I've had with the phone, and that one has UTG. I do use a Z Fold SE, and that's the same technology there, but I would say right outside the box, this is the best crease that I've ever seen. Usually most of the creases nowadays are pretty much perfect. There isn't that much to talk about, but just for differentiating one device to another, with every device, I just kind of put it at maybe whatever this angle is, a 15-degree angle, I would say. And this is the only one where I cannot see the crease at all. When we start going further in, you can start seeing it. You can see that crease, it's clear. But at that 15-degree angle, I don't see a crease. So it's the best performance or best variation of a crease that I have seen in a foldable device. In terms of its battery life, this is the China version. This one is 6,100 milliamp battery. The global version, which is probably already launched once this video is up and running, is the 5,840 milliamp battery. In terms of charging, it's 66 wired and 50 wireless charging. But to achieve anywhere close to those speeds, you need Honor products. You need the Honor charger that comes in the box, and you need the Honor wireless charger. It will not work with your normal Qi 2 wireless charger at those speeds, and it's not going to work with a normal charger. And again, to achieve the top speeds, you need the device unfolded like this and put into a charger. That's how you get that 66 watts. I've tested that out. You do get close to that 66 watts based on the device being unfolded, and you're using proprietary Honor charger, which does come in the box. The phone also does come with a stunning case, which again has become standard in the Chinese phone market. This device comes with Magic OS 9.01. Again, this is the Chinese device, so it's based on Android 15. But with Chinese devices, there are certain workarounds. Some features are missing, some features are there. It does work with Android Auto. It does work with Google Wallet. So you are not going to miss out on any of those. It does come with Yo-Yo AI Assistant, which is completely in Chinese. It's not something that I would, in my case, I just turned it off. And I use Perplexity, so I put Perplexity on there. It also has certain features such as motion sickness reduction features. With any Honor, it does have Magic Portal, which has improved over time with Magic OS 9. It is better than what it was with Magic OS 8. So one very cool feature is something the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold had was, it's very complicated to name that one, but anyway, the Pixel Fold 2 had is something called Made You Look. Well, guess what? This does have that. So you launch that camera up, go right here, you go into, and there we go. Great for kids. It does have 6 options for this here. It does have the traditional cover screen mirroring as well. And you have 6 of these options right here. This doesn't come with the stylus in the box. It is an extra add-on. We do have that at the Mobile Marvel available today. This is the slimmest foldable out there. It's probably the nicest to look at as well. Now, talking about its cameras, it does have 3x optical zoom and 100x digital zoom. It's a really good 6x zoom shot. It has a 50 rear camera setup, which is 50 megapixel camera. It has a 50 megapixel ultra wide and a 64 megapixel periscopic telephoto lens. And it does have AI features. Both the cameras inside are 20 megapixel. One of the things to point out about this phone is, like the Samsung, the inner screen selfie camera is not in the corner. It's not in the center, but it's in that little 1/4 of a way in zone. So unlike the Oppo Find N5 or the Vivo X Fold 5, this is probably the more natural position for a selfie camera. Now, one more thing that I noticed. So the Oppo has boundless view, or with the OnePlus, it used to be called the Canvas. So this has something almost identical to this. It's where you can open 3 apps at the same time. So let me just pop that open, go open Perplexity. So just like the Oppo, you have this 3-in-1 kind of app. And one thing you cannot do with this is you cannot zoom or drag out like you can on the Oppo with the boundless view and have kind of a more miniature version of all 3 apps. You cannot do that here, but you can have 3 apps running side by side. So they've learned something. They have improved the multitasking format in this device. I do think that the Oppo's boundless view is probably the best multitasking system out there currently. I think that's better than the Samsung. It is still one step ahead of this, but this is a massive improvement, and I think it's much needed here. And I think this in itself is a very important feature for this device. Just wanted to give you guys just an overview, my first thoughts, initial impressions of this device. For me, it's probably the nicest feeling foldable in hand. Thank you for watching this video and my initial impressions of the Honor Magic V5. And if you want to pick up this device or any other similar device, well, then just head on over to themobilemarvel.com and we got you covered there. Please like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see more reviews and more opinions about this device or any other device, then do please comment down below.